right, I'm picked back up on where I exited mile 19 to go to the start of the trail. But this one last look. I know I've showed you like 50 million shots of that, but I love it. But this is what I call the exit of the trail up here. This is a pretty good incline right here. After hiking and stuff, it does feel like a bit of a climb to get out of here. But just kind of wanted to show you over there, barn, house. Those houses over there were on the infamous Wildcat Hollow Road. Past those houses back where underwater now was where Wildcat Hollow Bridge was, and all this, the spooky stories. And you know, if you walk through there at night, you were fearless. Especially to us, you know, between 4th and 8th grade, you were fearless to walk through there. But right here's the exit part of the trail. This right here on the right, this is where my cousin Josh and his mom Sheila lived. Stacy and Chris. Their mom had to sell when they bought the land for this dam. I don't know, just kind of bittersweet here. That was a magnolia tree they had in their yard. I remember when I was small, we used to play football in this yard. Tackle football. And then it's just weird seeing all of Sheila's trees and bushes and stuff that I remember as a child. And right here would have been like a little field right here where we had a full court basketball goals set up. This whole field right here. Full court basketball goals, and just played basketball up there in this little field hours on end. Played the NCAA tournament over and over. Won championships, lost championships. Made it to the NBA, and all on the playground. Hoop dreams right there. Me, Josh, Jason, Kevin, Owen, John, Chris, sometimes, and people that spent the night with us, all in that little field right there. And right up here, this little shed was. This was built by. That was built by my cousin Chris. I'm not sure, but right here, about right here, down there where that tree is where a driveway for. There's a house up here. It was Jason and Josh's and grandfather and aunt lived. Byron and Mary Jo. They had a house right here. Right in here, probably right where I'm standing, I bet. The trees out here. But they had a house, and the driveway was it was a long driveway, and it was dirt. You know, it was right down there by that tree. But I remember walking from Josh and Jason's house up to Byron and Mary Jo's and getting like bran flakes to eat. Well, they love bran flakes with sugar. Some good stuff. But they took all that property stuff too. And over down there is more of County Road 1647, Wildcat Hollow Road. To me, it's always gonna be Wildcat Hollow. So, but Down there, more houses and stuff. And there's a little shot of Byron and Mary Jo's old place. I don't know, the reason I want to call these places out by name, and down around here was the edge of Byron's property line. And down there where you see those privet bushes and trees down there, along the way with that fence line, around there was a trail. It was like an old field trail, dirt path. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good BMX bike trail. During the BMX bike craze of the early mid '80s, we'd ride them down there, and I just remember we'd race. I remember me, Josh, Jason, Kevin, Wesley. You know, Wesley, Jack, if you ever watch this, I didn't forget you, man. He rode some down here too. A guy named Kenneth had a motorcycle right down here, but we'd all ride down here. And one day, me, Josh, Jason, and Kevin ride down here, and Kevin wiped out, like he flipped his bike, went over the handlebars, and it was pretty gnarly, but so much fun. But as you can see, all good things must come to an end. Thank you for joining me on the Duck River Trail, this nostalgic trip. I appreciate it. And we'll come out here. Here is 1650 right here. The dead end right here is where I'll pick up when I do my County Road 1650 series. I'm gonna be starting down there, down the road there, and be coming up here. They've got a nice paved through here. And it's 1647 right here. If you're interested in how to learn how to get here, the best place to park to the dam, 1647 is Wildcat Hollow Road right here. Here it runs parallel, it runs north and south, 1650 east west. So if you go that way straight, you would have hit Wildcat Hollow back in the day. Now, 1647 that way, that's going to take you to 278. Probably about, I'd say 100 to 150 yards is going to run into 278 down there. All right. One last look. And thank you so much. Till next time.